Okay. Zero channel. Live. Alright. So let's show you what I've been up to. I'm working on this right now. It's my, sorry, let me go back over here. This is what I've been up to. And I haven't been on since last week because I'm working on this book. But I was in Guatemala the week before this last one. It's been fun and glorious. I can't wait to go back. I was in Guatemala from the 21st through the 27th of February. And here's a little recap. So, our first day, we arrived there Saturday, and when we got there, we were told our cultural activity was going to be making a alfambra, which is a rug for the street. It's a wood shavings. Ours was a wood shavings rug. But you can also make it out of sawdust, vegetables, fruit, flowers, etc. And so we had to wake up at 3:04 to do this. And our very first activity was this top part. We had to get all the seeds off of these things. Honestly, I can't remember what the things are called anymore. But it was fun. Then we gotta start with the rug. So go to the next page. This is their logo, and use stencils, of course, and you create this kind of stuff with it. So this is the sawdust in bags. You have to keep it watered. They dye the sawdust, so you see her hands are purple because you get dyed hands. It took a couple of days to get off. So we did that. You water it, you take it out in the buckets, and you lie it down into the stencils that they have created for you, such as this. And this, what we were doing was the base layer. What they did afterwards was obviously the top layer. And this was the finished product in this other picture here. They're beautiful. It took 8 hours to make this thing, and it took them 11 minutes to tear it down. So here's more of ours up close pictures. Here's different other types of ones that you could have found if you went there. It's all different types, all different things they use to make them. And it was all made and put down for the procession. So they got guys on every side, either side of these floats lined up to carry this float down. And I can't imagine it being a light float either to carry. And then these other guys in purple would obviously fill in once these guys got too tired or hurting, whatever, back started hurting, they'd fill in and give them a break. The Mother Mary one you see was carried by all women. It's all cultural stuff here. Yeah, guys dress up as Romans with the Roman banners and whatnot. There's guys you can't see in the picture here, but this lower picture here, there's guys with huge poles that their whole job is literally just to get the wires out of the way, because if they didn't, that Jesus, the cross, would hit the wires and it'd be a problem. So Everybody in this procession has their specific job to do, and they stick to it. The second thing I got to do on our trip was sponsorship visits. So I got to sponsor, this is one family obviously, and this is a whole nother family. And for this family, I got to sponsor her brother. He graduated from the program. Very excited, very awesome. I'm very blessed to be able to sponsor these kids. It means more to me than anything else I've done in my life. Their brother unfortunately dropped out because he had to work. He's right here. We sponsored him before he dropped out, so I figured I'd pick up his sisters. So I sponsor 3 kids now, which is, like I said, a huge blessing. Besides the sponsorship visits though, we also built a house. So this is kind of the floor build, what went into building the floor. It's a lot of work. And we had creating the panels back at the compound that we stayed at. We built the panels there and then we transferred them over. So there's the truck with them on it. Here's us moving the panels into the house, stacking them up, and then building the house itself. The house build, I think, took 1 to 2 days. It didn't take too much time. It was pretty quick once we got it going. So that was fun. And then the final thing we do for the house is they sign it over to the family, and we have a little house blessing it to the new family, which is always a kind of a tearjerker. Then we got the best coffee in the world. Well, I gotta fix that. But this coffee, we've been to the plantation that's made from. We've been to the upper part, the lower part. Unfortunately, the guy that started it, Felix, he's going through some health issues now, so that's very sad. So his daughter had to bring the coffee for us this time. Our prayers go out to him. We hope he does better. And then, besides that, we had to do a day in the life, it's called. And this year's day in the life was at a silversmith. We got to see his whole entire process of how he gets to build his awesome silver earrings and necklaces and all that other stuff. So we bought some stuff from him. Then we had a dinner out. We went to a nice restaurant with a nice rooftop views of the volcanoes and the church and all that other stuff. And those little suckers that I went with tricked me into dancing with the maracas, I think they're called. With dancing with this group. This group did it, I'm guessing it was a traditional like Mayan dance. It was kind of fun to be part of, but I was already kind of tired and I already had a beer in me, so I wasn't. I'll show you the video someday, but I didn't really know what to do. Anyways, it was fun. We experienced something new. And then, if you didn't help out the house or sponsorship visits, you went on, you just helped around the compound. You helped her out with this. I brought these stuffed animals down from the lunch ladies at school. And they did other kind of stuff there. Plus, they went on social work visits. I did not go on any of those because I had sponsorship visits, but the other people went on social work visits. And in social work visits, all you do is you're a fly on the wall. You're not allowed to take pictures. You're not allowed to talk. You just sit there and listen and see how how they do that part of their job. And when you come back, they have a little debriefing session with you, and they talk about what just happened, which I think is pretty cool. And these are our living quarters. We actually have a pretty nice house we stay in. A compound, or part of the compound we stay in. We got a nice living room here. We got a nice kitchen here. And we got a nice dining area here with a view of the volcanoes again. We usually stay in twin beds or bunk beds. And very cozy. The only thing that you would find weird, I think, or different in this is that you don't throw your toilet paper in the toilet. After you use it, you have to throw it in a garbage can because these pipes apparently are as old as the city is. So ancient pipes. And here's some more pictures of the. That's weird that I have that here. Anyways, here's some more silversmith pictures. I gotta move that whole book somewhere else. Oh no, this is I gotta fill these in with different pictures. I got that there. Yeah, I gotta fill these in with different pictures. So I'm still work in progress. So if I'm not live streaming Minecraft, this is most likely what I'm working on at this moment in my life. And that is all I'm going to do. Alright? I'm going to shut this one down, and then I think I will